Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. Make some progress, I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a void is forming.
Welcome back, ESGN Nation, and welcome to another episode of the Boston Red Sox franchise here on the channel. As we're back here for episode number 8 today, and we got a nice episode here today. We got two series we're going to be involved in. We're going to play the last 2 games of the Twins series. Hopefully you guys enjoy the episode 7 where we played the first game. And of course, Red Sox won that one over in extra innings, I should say, not overtime. They won that in extra innings there. It was a nice victory there for us. And now we're coming out here to see if we can try to take games 2 and 3. As well as we're going to start a road trip on the road against the Brew crew in Milwaukee, and we'll see all 3 games of that series here in today's episode. So let's take a look right now. Red Sox right now 13-5, just a game and a half back of the Blue Jays, and there you see just a game separating us and the Orioles. As for the Twinkies, there you see they're still in first place in the American League Central with a nice 2-game lead over the White Sox, who are currently just 1 game below 500. Currently, Twins are on a 2-game losing streak, and of the last 10 games, they are 7-3. So they would like to come out here and try to take game 2 of this series, and firstly try to get payback for what happened to them in that last episode that we've seen, which was a CPU versus CPU matchup. Hopefully, you guys, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed that episode. It was a really good game. I actually sat down and watched a lot of it myself, and I was really impressed what the team can do. So as you take a look here, here's some numbers there from the last starts for the 2 pitchers that are going to be starting in game number 2 here today, and that will be, of course, Sonny Gray for the Twins, he's currently 2-0 for the season right now. He has a .3 ERA, and of course James Paxton will be on the heel there for us here today in this one, as he will of course be in game. He will start for us here 3-0 for the season. He has an ERA of 1.64, and of course we leave the series. Of course, won that game 4-3 in extra innings there in the 11th inning. Get a nice little victory, and of course, so we're trying to see if we can try to get another one here today. So let's go to game 2. Sonny Gray on the hill, like I said. There you see his numbers so far this season: 17 strikeouts, 5 walks, and of course a whip under 1. So he is looking pretty good right now early on this season. And of course the Twins recently picked him up in the offseason. We'll see what he can do here against the Devers. Here as we're done the bottom of the first. 2 out, nobody on, and Devers is going to pop this one here high and deep out to left field, and that is going to be a fly ball, and it's going to be a foul ball there for the Red Sox. So he gets another chance here. 1-2 count. As we'll see what Devers can do here against Sonny Gray. As Sonny Gray here has definitely got a challenge here from Devers. As Devers again fouls that one off to the left-hand side there. Still 1-2 count. Still dealing with Devers, and I'm sure Sonny Gray at this point here is just trying to find a pitch here that he can get rid of Devers. And Devers says, I'm going to take you for a ride here as he hits this one high and deep out to right field. This one is up and it is gone. Home run there for the Red Sox as they take an early lead here, as that's a beautiful moonshot. 9th home run of the season. Devers leading the team here in that 411 feet. That's what I like to see from our boy. And like I said, from the I think last episode, episode 6, I mentioned that we're going to try to move him around in the lineup. And I think him batting in, I originally had him batting 4th, but I think batting 3rd is going to make him even better. I think he even helps out with Adam Duvall in that situation. As you see here, take a look at StatCast there from Google Cloud. And look at those numbers there. He's done a great job setting off the pace here. As we'll see Buxton will be up next here for the Twins, as he'll lead off the second. Nobody on here. 1-2 count here for him. He'll swing and a miss there. And James Paxton gets him out. That's one away. Nice job there to get the first batter of the second inning out here. As Buxton, of course, the guy they're building their franchise around here, struggling at the plate here. We'll see what we can try to do now here with Blanco. He's up to bat here. He has an 0-2 count. And of course, Paxton already now in 20 pitches here in the first 2 innings. See if we can get Blanco out here, as Blanco takes this one and go for a ride and cannot connect, as that's going to be strikeout number 2. So now we'll see what Jeffries can do here, as he's hitting right now 368 for the season. And he takes that one, a check swing there, and he's going to have to go back to the dugout there. That ends the side. Red Sox lead this one 1-0 here after 2. We'll see what they can do here now, as we'll move on now to the bottom half of the third. We'll see Red Sox up to bat here. This will be Chang. And Chang has 2 RBIs so far for the season. 213 for him, as he hits this one over the right field. That's going to be a base hit for him, and that's going to put him on board with 1 out. And the Red Sox take another good opportunity here to try to stack on this lead that we currently have right now. Just that 1-run lead. Let's see if we can build onto it. Tapia up next. 0-1 count. Tapia taps this one over to shallow right there. That's going to be a base hit. Now 2 on for the Red Sox, as they have now 2 on here in the bottom half of the bottom half of the third. So now Alex will be up next here. Virgo hits this one there. That's going to go over there, and that's going to be caught by the first baseman for the easy catch. Could not make the tag there. Only an out there. So now with 2 on, 2 out. Devers up next here. Of course, Sonny Gray met him up last time around out of that solo shot. This one's going to hit out there. That's going to be caught. Nice catch there from Byron Buxton to stop from getting extra bases on that one. And 2 left remaining there in the inning. Top 4. And we see a swing and a miss there. That's on Salado, as Paxton gets another strikeout there. So Paxton looking pretty confident on the hill here today. We'll see if that can continue here now, as we'll see a 1-2 count now for Farmer. And Farmer again takes a swing and a miss there, and he gets another. I should say Paxton gets another chance to collect another K, as he gets another one out. There's 2 away now here in the inning, as Farmer trying to see if he can put a good swing on that one there, but he is going to be denied. Now Carlos Correa now up to bat here, 0-for-1. And now with, of course, with 2 out, nobody on here. Can Paxton get out of the inning here? He's going to, that one's going to hit up the middle there. And Correa is going to keep this inning alive with a base hit. So Boston looking to try to get out of this inning here, as now we'll see Buxton up here again. Buxton 1-2 count here in the 4th. This is going to get popped up there, and we'll see Ref Snyder, who is going to be playing first here today, as Dahlbeck is taking the night off, ends the inning. Bottom half of the 4th now. Here we'll see what our Red Sox can do, as Adam Duvall here hits this one there. That's going to get hit high over there, and that's going to bounce out of the range of the right fielder. That's going to be an automatic double, his 6th of the season, as a good shot there from Adam. as the left fielder does a great job there getting in scoring position. Justin Turner will be up next. He's 1 for 1 here today as he has a 2-2 count. This one floating over to right field here. This one's going to go high and deep, but it's going to be just deep enough there for the runner from second to tag up to third. And that's going to put now a runner on in scoring position now here at third base. As that was actually a good sacrifice fly there from Justin, moving that runner up now. As we'll see McGuire up next here. So base hit from McGuire here will definitely drive in a run. We'll see if he can do that here. He's going to do exactly that right there. As he does, drive the runner in. That's going to be a base hit. And it's going to put another run on the board here, making it now 2-0 here for Boston. As now we're still in the fourth inning here. We got Christian Arroyo here trying to keep this train going. And he'll pop this one up here. This will go up. And it's going to come down. As that's going to be a base or a fly out there. And keeping the runner at first base. So 2 out now. And Refsnyder's up to bat here. Can he keep the inning alive and keep this going here? We'll see if he can do so. As he's going to get the first pitch here. And let's see if he can do something with this. As he's going to take this one here, and that's going to fly out, and that's going to drop there in shallow right field here. Base hit for him, as there's now 2 on and 2 out here in the bottom half of the fourth for the Red Sox. As Refsnyder did a great job there at that at bat. So now Chang up to bat here. 2 runners on, 2 out, and see if Chang can do something. And Chang finds a spot there out to right field, hits that one around near Pesky's pole. Runner's going to come around here to score. And look like the second run's going to try to come in to score. And he does. As 2 runs are scored there off of Chang's double. A 2 RBI double for Chang. And that's going to put us up now 4-0. As now we'll see runner on second here. Tapia up next. Tapia here going to tap this one up the middle here. That's going to be a base hit. Runner's going to stay at third. And Tapia on board now here with runners on the corners. As we'll see, Alex Verdugo will be up next. And still with 2 outs here. Red Sox are looking very confident now here at getting some nice run support here for Paxton here in the fourth. As we'll see a hit right there. That's going to be Skydauer. That's going to drop down. Run's going to come in to score. That'll be Chang. And that'll be an RBI there for Verdugo as he now helps the Red Sox down to increase his lead now to 5-0 here in the fourth. So Twins decided that they had enough here with Sonny Gray. And Sonny Gray, giving up 5 runs here in the first 4 innings, is going to go ahead and be told that he has the rest of the night off. As Bailey Obar, there you see his numbers there. 3 2/3 innings of work so far this season. No ERA. And so far hasn't had too much work here. So he's got a lot of work here, especially against now Devers. As he's going to do a good job here keeping that ball in the ballpark against Devers there out to the left, and that retires the side. So Red Sox put up 3 runs in the inning in the bottom half of the fourth, leading at 5-0. As we'll see the Red Sox back again here in the bottom of the fifth, and this one's going to get skied out there. This one going near the wall. This one's high and deep. It's going to bounce off the wall, and they're going to play it there near the 379 sign out there, and that's going to be a great hit there from Adam as he gets a nice double there, his 7th. Now Justin Turner up next here. 1 for 2 for him. See what he can do is he's going to hit this one over there. That's going to hit off the wall. And, oh, nice job there. As that's going to get him a double here. And he's going to try to hustle down to second base. But they're going to get the tag on him. But he is able to drive the runner in. So that will be considered a RBI double there for him. As he does get tagged there at second base. Next up, McGuire. And McGuire will dribble this one over there to the second baseman for the quick out. Nice 4-3 put away. That's 2 away now on the Red Sox. The Red Sox bats are really coming alive here, and this is what I like to see, especially trying to get as much runs here early on here in the season. As now Christian Arroyo will be up next. We'll see what he can do with 2 out, and he'll hit this one there, and that's going to go right to the second baseman for the easy out. And that will retire the side. Bottom of the fifth, 1 run comes across, makes it now 6-0. As we'll see what the Twins can now try to do here in the top half of the 6th. And Taylor will be up next. So he'll lead off here. That'll be a base hit there for him, putting him on board. And the Twins now have somebody on board here with nobody out. So nice job there for Taylor getting this inning going for the Twins. Now let's see if we can shut the door here on them. As Paxton here throws this one. This could be a bit of a wild pitch. Try to get this one to second baseman, and no tag there at second, as the runner will be safe, as they will score that as a wild pitch. Now we'll see a runner on second here, 2-0 count here. This one's going to get past the infield there. That's going to be a base hit, and the runner's going to be held up at third. And the Red Sox and Paxton now have to try to get a double play here. They're going to have to at least try to exchange 2 outs for that 1 run here in this next at-bat. As Farmer will be up next here. 0 for 2 for Farmer. We'll see what we can try to do against him. And Farmer doing a great job here. Finds a spot there out there in a right center field. Or, excuse me, left center field there. That's going to be a base hit. Runner will come across the score. And the runner's now in scoring position here now. RBI double there for Farmer. And they're trailing now by 5. Carlos Correa will be up next. 1 for 2 here for the day for him. Hits this one up the middle there to the second baseman. Throw over there to first. And again, they'll trade it out for a run here as they desperately need it. And the Twins now are creeping up here. They're now trailing by 4. 6-2. So Buxton will be up next here. He's 0 for 2. He struck out, of course, ground out earlier. We'll see what we can try to do here. 0-2 count on Buxton. And Buxton, well, he takes that one looking, as that's going to be a curveball. Or I should say a knuckle curve there on him. So now 1-2 count here for Buxton. As Paxton desperately trying to get out of this inning here. We'll see what he can try to do here. This pitch, and that's going to be a nice pitch there to lock him up. Get him a swing there on that one there. And that will, of course, be 2 away now on the Twins. As Polanco will be up next. And Polanco not having a good day there. He's already struck out twice now. 0-2 for him. As he's looking at an 0-2 count. Buxton, or I should say Paxton, trying to take his time here. Find the right pitch. Swings and has him swing this one here. This one going out to shallow left field or right field there. And that will be caught there. Nice play. As the Red Sox give up 2 runs there. And they now really have to play some good defense here. As we'll see a new left-handed pitcher will come out now here for the Red Sox. As we'll see Jeffries will be up next here for the Twins. As we'll be at the top half of the 7th. And Jeffries takes a swing and a miss there. That's going to be out number 1. As he now goes 0 for 3 here in today's game. As Miranda will be up next. He's 1 for 2. We'll see what he can try to do now here as the bases are still empty. Endeavor's nice play there defensively. Gets that one over there to first, and they get 2 away now on the Twins. As Miranda there trying to get that one past the infield there, but great job there defensively there from Devers on that stop. Now we'll see here if we can try to get this final out here in the inning and try to get to the bottom half of the 7th. And maybe try to get some insurance runs here, but this one's going to be a float out there to our left. Verdugo can get there on time, and that'll be a base hit for the Twins as the 7th inning will still stay alive here for them. So now 2 away, 1 on, and there you see we are trying our best here as we'll see Taylor up to bat here. We got to try to get a ground ball of some sort or strikeout. 1-2 pitch here. This is going to be a hit ground ball over there to second. Nice play there to first, and now we're retire the side. So we get out of the inning, but we do give a couple of hits there. As now we'll go to the bottom half of the same inning here, and now for the Red Sox, we'll see what we can try to do. 2 out, 1 on here for the Red Sox. As McGuire will be up to bat. McGuire here hits this one here. That's going to be skied out there, and it's going to drop. And that is going to be a base hit. The lead runner now going from first to third there on that play. And a nice hustle there from him. As he will get still stay on board there, but now in better scoring position here. Christian Arroyo will be up next. We'll see what he can try to do. As he is going to get a pitch there, and that's going to be a nice hit there. As that's going to go roll all the way back near the warning track there out to right center field, and that's going to be a nice hit there for him as he gets a RBI double there for himself, and that puts us up now 7-2. As we'll see, Griffin Jacks now up to pitch here on the mound here for the Twins. 9 games he's been in so far here. He's been in 10 2/3 innings of work. His record right now is 2-1 for the season. We'll see if he can try to put a stop to us here in this inning. as he gets us to pop this one up, and that'll be it for the Red Sox here, as the Red Sox still have a nice lead, 7-2. Top 8 here, we'll see a ground ball there to Chang, and Chang is going to get this one over the first, and gets there and does so there. A nice routine play. That's one away there on the Twins. As now the Twins look like they were they were fighting back there in the 6th and 7th innings here, but I think now we've finally found the right pitcher here to kind of hold us and kind of hold us over till we get to our closer if we need him. As we'll see a swing and a miss there on Farmer, and Farmer going now as he strikes out again. That's the second time we've seen him strike out now here in today's game, as Carlos Correa will be up next. And Correa 1 for 3. He singled so far here in today's game. Looking at an 0-2 count. Pitch, and he goes chasing there. And that retires the side. So nice job as Richard gets us out of the inning here. We'll go to the bottom half of the 8th, and we'll see what Chang can do. We'll see if we can try to get ourselves some extra runs here, just in case something weird, funny happens in the 9th. I see a ground ball there over there to the shortstop. Nice play, a nice 6-3 put out, routine play on the Red Sox shortstop. As now Tapia here up next, and Tapia going to tap this one up the middle there. That's going to be a base hit. Great job as he's on board here now with one away. So Red Sox still trying to keep this inning alive here. And of course, you can never score enough runs in a ball game. We'll see what Verdugo can do. And Verdugo here is going to hit this one over the glove of the second baseman there. Nice as he gets there. And that's going to be a base hit for him. And now there's 2 on here for the Red Sox. So now this is a great opportunity now for really to unload here, as we have Devers up to bat. 1 for 4 for Devers. So he'll see a 2-0 pitch here. And this one getting cranked out there. That's going to bounce around, and that's going to bounce off the wall. Nice job there, as he's going to get an RBI double for his effort. And that puts us up now 8-2 here in the bottom half of the 8th. As you see Devers there. Liking how we're seeing him swing the bat right now here in these last couple of games. He's starting to come alive here. Starting to be like Devers, as Devers has been so far here early in his career here in Boston. So now with an 0-2 count, we'll see Duvall up next here. Duvall is going to hit this one over the right field. This one's going to carry, and that right there should be good enough to bring in the runner from third to score. And it makes it now a 9-2 ball game. So nice 7-run lead here for the Red Sox here in the bottom half of the 8th. As Justin Turner will be up next. 2 away here for Turner. And we'll see if he can try to drive that runner home from second. And we'll see the pitch here. This one's going to get hit high and deep. It's going to go back, and it's going to go off the wall out there. And he's this time decides not to go for a double there. He drives in the run. That is now 10-2 here in Boston, as the fans at Fenway are getting really rowdy here. They like what they see from their boys here today, as Minnesota really got to turn things around here. I think this one's pretty much out of reach now, as we'll see Jorge Lopez up on the mound here. 5 games he's been so far, and he's so far saves and opportunities. He had at least 1 opportunity for a save, blew it. As we'll see, McGuire here hit this one up the middle there. They're going to try to get the force out there at second, and that will, of course, end the ball game. Nice job there from the Red Sox. Put up a nice inning like that, as Byron Buxton will be up next, and he'll take on John Schwarber. There you see the number so far from him, as he's been in 4 games so far this season. He's 1-0, and there you see 5 2/3 innings of work. We'll see if he can, of course, not a save opportunity here for him, but an opportunity to get some work in. As Devers right down the third base line gets that ground ball, and it gets the nice out there at first. That's going to be now 1 away on the Minnesota Twins. Polanco up next, and of course Polanco looking to try to keep this drive alive, keep this inning alive, and keep it going here for them. Try to see if they can fight back, but he's going to strike out, and that's going to be out number 2 here on the Twins. So last chances now for the Twins to do something here in the top half of the 9th. 2 out, Jeffrey's up to bat. He's 0 for 3 for the day, 1 for 2, and he's going to take that one looking. That slider gets on him. And, of course, we are going to win this one here. Final score, 10-2. Red Sox win this one. Nice victory there for our boys. As we'll see Rafael Devers, our player of the game. 2 for 5 in the ball game with that home run. Of course, a double. James Paxton had a nice, easy day. 6 innings of work, 5 hits, 9 strikeouts, no walks, and 2 earned runs. Sonny Gray, tough luck for him. 3 for 3 and 2/3 innings of work, gave up 10 hits and 5 runs in that ball game. Of course, there you see your notables of the game there. Devers, of course, like I said, 2 for 5. Duvall, 2 for 4. Chang, 2 for 4. And Justin Turner, 3 for 5 in that ball game. So Tyler Moore will be up to pitch here in Game 3, the final game of the series. The last chance now for the Twins to try to reverse their issues right now against us. So far, they're down by 2 games. And today, we're trying to see if we can come out here and break out the brooms against the Twins as we're taking on the California native here. B potential, 78 overall. There you see 28 years of age, 6'3". And we'll see. His last start here was against New York. And they won that game 8-7 in that one. They had 16 hits in that game. New York had 19 in that game. And Minnesota was able to be victorious in that victory. As we'll see Tyler's numbers from last time. There you see 5 and 2/3 inning of work. He had 14 hits. Gave up 14 hits, 4 runs. 3 of those runs were earned. He struck out 4. And he ended the game with a 2.07 ERA. So we're back at Fenway here today to wrap up this series now with the Twins. And we'll see how things go in this one. As you see the numbers there, you see the offensive numbers right now. We're batting really good here. And pitching, 4 earned runs. Just giving up an average of 4 earned runs a game right now. So we're looking pretty good here. And, of course, there you see the matchups there, the series recap. So Corey Kluber is going to come out here to pitch, and of course we've seen Kluber already this season. He's 2-0 right now for the season with a 20 innings, 20 and 2/3 innings of work. He struck out 23, and right now he has a 2.61 ERA. We'll see what he can do here against them, as we'll see him in the top half of the first pitching, and he'll get the walk there, as he will Nick Gordon doing a good job there drawing that walk, getting himself on board here. So early on already Kluber are in trouble, and we've seen him get in trouble before, as now we'll see a ball here, and well, that's actually a drop third strike. We should have threw the first. So now we got 2 runners on board here, and the Red Sox not looking like they're gonna have a good inning here to lead off here, as we'll see a base hit down past the first baseman. That lead runner's gonna come across the plate. The runner's gonna score, and the Red Sox are trailing now by 1. Nice hit there from Carlos Correa, as he will get on board with that base hit, and of course get the RBI there on his ledger. 0 for 2. Buxton will be up next, and Buxton takes that one looking, and he can't believe it. That was a strike, but Corey Kluber is happy that he is finally got an out here in the inning. 1-2 count here on Polanco. Polanco up the middle, try to turn the double play here. Can we turn the double play there to Chang and there to Dahlbeck as they get out of the inning? Nice job. Red Sox give up a run on the board. So now we'll see if we can try to return the favor here, as we'll take on Tyler like we mentioned earlier here. There you see his numbers so far this season. And let's see if we can now try to get back that run that we gave up. As Toppy up next. Starter leads off here, and that's going to be a quick catch there by the shortstop to get the first out. Verdugo's up next. We'll see what he can do. And with nobody on board here, 1 out, and Verdugo here hits this one over there to the third baseman. Nice play there. They're going to throw him out there at first, and that's now 2 away. So they're doing quick work here in these first 2 at-bats here against us. Now they'll have to take on Devers. So Devers, of course, hit that home run there last time, his first at-bat in Game 2. And now we'll see what Devers can do, is he's going to hit a ground ball there past the infield. That's going to be a base hit, and that's going to put us on board here. Oh no, Devers, he overran first, trying to go over to second, and he get caught there. Little editor's note here. I accidentally hit the button there when I was taking off. I didn't realize I had my finger still on the button to go to second. So that is my bad. Definitely had to make that up for the Red Sox here. But we'll see a strikeout there. That gets them out of the inning there as Kluber has a quick 1-2-3 there on them as we go down top half of the third. Twins still lead this one by 1. Yeah, I could not believe I left my finger. I kept wondering, like, what the hell's going on? Why is he still running there? But, yeah, that was the reason why. So now Corey Kluber here taking on Nick Gordon. As we'll see here, 34 pitches in, and we'll see a base hit there. Getting past the second, by Chang there, the shortstop. And that'll be a base hit there for Gordon. Now Tyler up next. 0-2 count. Trying to get a ground ball here. And, oh, what is going on? Chang whiffed on that ground ball. Should have had a double play there. And, of course, the lead runner is going to go ahead and take off to get to third. Now putting the runners on the corners here now, making it tough for a double play. So now we got to try to turn a double play here and give up another run. As this ball gets past the infielder, that's going to be another base hit. Another run scored there for Minnesota. And now Minnesota now leads it here 2-0 as they still have no outs and have 2 runners on. Buxton will be up next. 0-1 count or 0-1 day for him. He takes the first pitch here and he finds it. Chang gets daggers that ball. Nice hustle there from him, and that's going to be 1 away, keeping the runners at second and third. So now 1-2 count here on Polanco as Polanco swings and a miss there on him, and that's now 2 away here on the Twins. As we're trying to shut down these Twins now here, as we're not looking too good here. Kluber is just really having a tough day here. Defense not really helping them out too much here. They have missed too many opportunities for double plays here early on. So now with 2 out, we'll see Miranda up to bat here. He'll pop this one up here. This is going to go out to shallow right field. That's going to drop down. Duvall can't get there, and that ball's going to be out of play. And that's going to be an automatic ground rule double, and the run will come in, of course, score, making it now 3-0 here at Fenway. So Twins really doing a good job here in these first 3 innings, scoring some runs. We'll see now if Vasquez here pops this one up there to the left, and this should be an easy play, and that should be the final out of the inning. So not a good inning here for us, but the Twins, they do a good job there to pick up some runs for themselves, and let's see if they can hold on to that. Actually, let's see if they can attack on to more here. Top half of the 5th, we're still having trouble. If you have not noticed of getting any kind of hits, decent hits here for the most part here. I think we haven't got a runner to second base at this point here. Oh, come on, Chang. You should have made a better throw there. I believe that's going to be an E6 on him, as that's going to be an error. And that is not, well, actually, no, that's Ref Snyder there, I believe. He is now in the game, taking over that shortstop position. So we'll see. Ground ball there to Devers. Devers trying to get the runner there at first, and he does. And that will retire the side. So we get out of the inning, thank goodness. As now we jump to the 8th inning here. Yeah, still having trouble here, trying to get some base hits here and trying to collect some base runners on board. As we see a base hit there from Polanco. Polanco getting on board as he'll take advantage there of Rodriguez there that time. As now 1 runner on, nobody out here for the Twins. 0-2 count, ground ball, trying to turn a double play here from Devers. Devers trying to turn this one quickly, and they do so. Nice job. As like I said, double plays have been an issue here for us today. And that is, we need those twin killers right now, especially right in this position we're in right now. As we're down by 3, we got at least 2 more chances, 2 more innings to play for ourselves to get back in this ball game. As we'll see, Vasquez swings and misses there, and that will retire him in the top half of the 8th. Bottom half of the 8th here, we'll see an 0-2 count, and that'll be Dahlback as Dahlback hits this one up the middle there. Dahlback trying to run that one down first base. He will get there safely at first, as that's going to be considered a base hit there. Infield base hit, nice job. As now we have a runner on, it's still 2 out. And this one is going to get popped up there. That's going to be high and deep. It's going to go back. It's going to drop down. And they're going to see the runners here now take off here. Runners in scoring position now at second and third. Nice hit there from Hernandez. As that's his third double of the season. And yet we have not scored yet here. As we've just been just abysmal here. When we had run, I think this is the best. I think this is the only time in the game we've had runners in a decent scoring position here. So we'll see a run will come across here. The second run is going to try to come in, but no. Tapia hit that one deep, but for whatever reason, Hernandez could not get there on time there to score the second run. So top half of the ninth, we'll see the Twins here. We'll try to see if we can try to put a stop to them right now. As Wong under the ball there at catcher, and he will of course get the out there. That'll be one away. So Joey Gallo there will be up to bat. He'll see an 0-1 count there. That's going to be a pop-up there to shallow right or left field. Base hit there for him. Actually, he's going to go for two. He's got the speed there for it, apparently. And he's going to get on board on that one out. So nice job there. Getting himself in score position here. So now Rodriguez here has to deal with Nick Gordon. Gordon here hits this one there, and that's going to go over the glove of the right fielder, or the first baseman, I should say. Run's going to come in to score. They're going to score the fourth run of the game, and that's going to be a nice RBI double there for Gordon as they lead this one by 4-1 here in the top half of the ninth. Taylor will be up next, full count for him. Swing and a miss there, and he's going to retire there. That's now 2 away, with a runner still on the base pass at second base. Carlos Correa up to back next here. He's 2 for 4. He's had 2 singles, and of course, I believe he's got 2 RBIs in this game here today. Pretty decent day here for him. As he gets another base hit, that run's going to come in and try to score here. We'll see if they're going to get it at the plate there. They will, and the run will come in to score. That was a bad relay there. I don't know why they held onto the ball there, but nonetheless, that's going to be now 5-1. Twins lead. As now we'll see Rodriguez here just trying to get himself out of this inning here. He is kind of tired, and we're trying to just do our best here to help him out and get him out of the inning. And there we finally get a pop-up as Alex gets there there in left field. So now Moran will be out the pitch here for the Twins, and this will be his chance now to kind of shut the door and get this victory here for the Twins here today. We're down by 4. We'll see Verdugo here hitting this one there. That's going to be a dribbler there to second. Verdugo's got to make it down the first base line. He does. And he's going to be safe at first. Nice hit there from him as he gets on board. So now Rafael Devers, more than anything right now, we need Devers to be concentrating, find a pitch that he can drive. Right now he's looking at an 0-2 count here, so not much in his favor. As I'll see a swing and a miss there. A four-seamer right near, just almost down the middle. And Moran gets him to swing and, of course, miss there. So that's going to be out number 1. Adam Duvall will be up next. Duvall here having a tough day here today compared to his last at-bats there in the game 2. And, of course, game 1 he did pretty well. He'll strike out there as well. It's now 2 away. So now last chance now here for the Red Sox possibly is Justin Turner will be up next. As Turner looking at an 0-2 count with 2 out and 1 on. Turner looking for a pitch here. Can he find one? And nope, he cannot find it. That's going to be a circle change low and inside. And the Twins avoid getting swept out of the building here today as they win this one 5-1. Just overall great hitting early on in this one. And of course, those missed opportunities that we had on, obviously those double plays that we should have had early on in the game wouldn't have hurt us so much here. As Tyler will be your winner of the game. 8 innings of work, 6 hits, 7 strikeouts, and there. And of course, he gets a victory there in today's game. Of course, Kluber is going to get hit with that loss. So as we now jump to the next series here, as we get ready to start a series with the Brew crew. Right now, we're looking at 14-6 right now in the division. And of course, the Brewers right now, they are at a 2-game losing streak. And they are right now 8-11. They're just 2 games below 500, or excuse me, 3 games below 500. They're at 5.5 games back of the Cubbies, who right now have the lead with them over them right now. And we take a look at Chris Sale's start, who will be on the hill there for Boston. And there you see his last start against the Angels. We've seen that in a previous episode, a couple episodes ago. He had a nice start there, 6 innings of work, had a good showing there. And then, of course, we'll take a look here at Milwaukee's last start with Eric Lauer. He's 1 for 2 for the season, and of course this was a loss there to them. They lost to San Diego 7-1. He had 4 2/3 innings of work, gave it 9 hits, 5 walks, and of course had a really tough day on the mound in that game. So yeah, we're gonna try to start this road trip on the positive note here. Try to see if we can win Game 1 of this series against Lauer. And like I said, his numbers right now: 1 for 2. 15 innings of work so far for him, 10 strikeouts, and an ERA of 7.20. So let's see if we can go out here, try to get a victory here as we start our road trip now here in Milwaukee. And let's see what we can try to do here. Try to forget about that loss there against Minnesota there at home. Of course, we did win the series 2-1, but we were really hoping to try to sweep them. As we'll take on Milwaukee here. That's going to be a base hit from Tapia, as that's going to be up the middle there. So now Ref Snyder here coming up to, he's going to be playing, I believe, second base here today. So Ref Snyder up here. We'll see what he can do. As he'll hit this one up the middle there. That's going to be a nice catch there from this pitcher. And they turn the double play there pretty quick and easy. That's a 1-4-3 double play. And so he just got his glove down on the ground and then realized he had it. And, of course, made that nice turnaround. Nice hustle there from them. As now we'll see Devers up to bat here. Devers right now hitting .347. And Devers going to smack this one over the left field. Base hit there. That's going to go all the way back to the out-of-town scoreboard. And that's going to be good enough for a double, putting him in a great field position now here. We'll see what Adam Duvall can be up to next, as that's going to be the 8th double of the season now for Devers. 0-2 count here for actually Justin Turner, actually going to be batting fourth here today. I believe Adam involves, Adam's actually out of the lineup here today. So, but Justin there will fly out there, and that will be it for the inning. Top of the third, we'll see now Wong getting .250 for the season. 0-1 count here up the middle there, trying to hustle this one down the first base line, but he's going to get thrown out there quickly. And that's going to end his at-bat there, as there's going to be one away now here on Boston. So now Tapia starting off the top of the order here in the top half of the third. We'll see if Tapia can get himself going, as he's so far a good day here so far for him. Gets another base hit here, another nice single there for him. And, of course, now got him on board here. And, of course, Tapia does have some pretty good speed. Yeah, he hasn't stolen any bases for us, particularly yet this season. But at some point here, we're going to start getting him to do that. And that's going to be another hit there. And, almost got that one caught by the right fielder, but it's going to pop out of his glove. So, nice job there from Ref Snyder to get him that base hit. Now getting Tapia over to third. So now Devers up next. Devers here. Finds another hit there, another hole. And has that one over past the shortstop there, putting the first run on the board here. Red Sox lead at 1-0 here in the top of the third with 1 out. Justin Turner will be up next. Turner looking at an 0-1 count. And with 1 out, he's going to hit this one right over there to the first baseman. And they try to turn 2 there, but the runner's going to stay there at second. So now we'll see Yoshiada. Let's see what he can try to do here, as he's on the lineup here today. And that's going to be a caught ball there by the third baseman. Nice hustle there going down the third base line. And now retire the side. So Yoshida there ends the inning. As we'll see now, Taylor here will start the inning here, bottom half of the third here for Milwaukee, and he is going to swing and miss there, as that's going to retire him there, and that's now 1 away. It's Chris Sells looking very sharp there on the diamond against these Brewers, as he gets the first out here. So now let's see what he can do here against Winker. Winker 0 for 2, 0-2 count here on him. He's going to pop this one, and it's going to be an easy play there for Chris Sells to get to. That's now 2 away here for Milwaukee. Anderson will be up next. He's looking at an 0-2 day, as he's batting .275 right now for the season. He's going to swing and a miss there, and that's going to retire him and the side as Chris Sale's able to get out of the inning there pretty quickly. 1, 2, 3. So bottom half of the fourth here, we'll see the Red Sox lead off with Turner. Turner, of course, 0 for 1 already here in today's game. We'll see what he can try to do, get something going. So he finds a spot out there to left center or right center field. That's going to bounce around here. That should be good enough for a double, and that's what's going to put him in the score position now here as the Red Sox now got a runner in at second base here, and possibly might have an inning here that we can cook. And so, that one's going to get hit right there off the batter there as Yelich there, or not Yelich, it was who was that hit Chris Sale there? Chris is all right. He's letting his catcher know that he's all right, but nonetheless, good job. All right, good job staying in the game there and just shaking that off. So Willie Adames now, he'll be up next. We'll see what he can do here with a 2-2 count, and we'll see the pitch, and he's going to swing and a miss there. And trying to keep that runner straight there at third with 2 away now. So now Wilson Contreras will be up next. 0 for 1 here for the day for him. That's going to be a popped out there to center field by Hernandez. And Hernandez able to get there on time, and that will retire the side. So they leave one left stranded. Red Sox still lead at 1-0. Red Sox now top half of the fifth with 1 out. Ref Snyder up to bat. And we'll see what he can do here. As trying to keep this inning going, as this is going to be a shallow ball out to right field. That ball's going to get, it's actually going to bounce out the glove of the right fielder. And looks like there is an injury there. And looks like it's going to be Taylor for the Milwaukee Brewers, and he is not looking too good. He has look like his knee's swollen, and it looks like he is going to be taken out of the game. So now Joy Weimer, the new right fielder, is going to come into play. So Devers up now here, 1-0 count here for him as runner on first. And we'll see a hit there. That's going to be rustled down by the shortstop there. And no, they cannot get Devers there. They do get the lead runner, but they cannot turn the 2 as Devers is able to get down the first base line. Turner will be up next, 0 for 2 for day for him, as he's going to get hit this one there, and that's going to get past the second baseman's glove, and that's going to be a base hit with 2 on now and 2 out. Nice hit there from Turner, as we're trying to add some more runs here in the 5th inning. Yoshida will be up next here. We'll see what he can try to do with 2 runners on and 2 out, and that's going to be a nice floater out there to left center field. That's going to be a base hit there for him, and that's going to, of course, not drive any runs here, but the bases are loaded now here. So good opportunity now for Dahlback to come up and do something here. 1-2 count here for Dahlback, 2 out. Dahlback finds a hit there, and he's going to drop this one out there to center field. Base hit's that's going to be a base hit for him. Run's going to come in to score, and it's going to be making now Boston 2-0 here in the top half of the 5th with 2 out. So we'll see if we can now try to continue this. As we'll see, Royal here hits this one up the middle there. That's going to be another base hit. Run's going to come in to score. Actually, make that 2 runs going to come in to score. It's going to be now a 4-0 ball game here in the 5th inning with 2 away. So nice job there on back-to-back hits, bringing in the runs. And now we have got an inning here that we can feel comfortable with, especially with the pitcher that we have on the hill here today, to get him that run support. So Adrian Hauser will be up to pitch. 8 games he's been in so far here. 1-2 record for him. 18 or 30 innings of work with a 3.44 ERA. We'll see what he can try to do. See, of course, his job is to kind of shut down this inning with 2 out and see if he can get a ground ball. And that's what he's going to be able to get, as he's going to get the force out there at second. And that's going to stop the bleeding there coming from the Red Sox, as Red Sox put 3 runs on the board there. As now we'll see Anderson here to bat for Milwaukee. Bottom half of the 6th, he'll lead off. Anderson looking for a pitch here. He's going to pop this one here high and deep. That is going to go out to center field by Hernandez, and that is going to retire him there, 1 away for Milwaukee. As we'll see next at bat here, And Sales here try to get this runner there. And oh, they cannot get the ball as it goes past the infield there. That's going to be a base hit. And that's going to put a runner on board now with 1 out. Christian Yelich will be up next. We'll see what he can try to do here. Of course, try to keep the ball low and on the ground before he gets in. But he swings and misses there on that slider. And Chris Sales is happy about that. That's now makes it now 2 away. So 0-2 here today for Willie Adames as he struck out now twice. Let's see if we can try to get him a 3rd time. Right now, we got a pitcher's count right now, 0-2. And that's going to be a beautiful swing and a miss there as now Willie struck out 3 times now here in today's game. And that is going to end this one. As we go down to the top half of the 7th. Dahlbeck's up to bat here. 1 for 3 day here for Dahlbeck. Of course, he had that nice single that brought in a run. And this one is going to go high and deep. And that ball is gone. Nice shot there from Dahlbeck. As Dahlbeck hitting a home run. His 4th home run of the season. And the Red Sox take the lead here. That's what we're talking about there. Dahlbeck has some power, but his vision is just poor. I think his vision is like at 25 or 26 or something like that. So he has poor batting vision. Well, you see, he just puts this one up there, and he's going to knock in 2. As he hits this one 391 feet deep out to center field. 6-0 here. Red Sox lead this one here, top half of the 8th. As we'll see, Connor Wong up to bat. And Wong here takes a pitch, and he's going to hit this one out to shallow right field. Nice base hit there for him. And a great way to start off here the top half of the 8th for the Red Sox. As we right now lead it by 6. Tapia will be up next. Tapia looking for a pitch here to drive and, of course, move the runner. As he's going to hit this one out there to center field. But the center fielder going to be right underneath that one there. As that's going to be out number 1 now. As now Ref Snyder here looking to get something going and continue having a good day. 2 for 4 for him. We'll see what he can try to do with a runner on and 1 out. And this is going to be a ground ball there past the first baseman. Base hit. And that's now put 2 Red Sox on the diamond here with 1 away. So let's keep this train going. But right now, Alex Cathero will come out to pitch as they'll do another pitching change here. And there you see his numbers, 3.38 ERA. Looks like he's been doing a great job here pitching against lefties. So he's up against the lefty right now here. That is Devers, and he gets Devers to ground that ball there to first. And a nice play as Devers is able to move the runners up 90 feet on that hit. As we'll see, Turner up next. Turner 1 for 4 for the day. We'll see if he can try to bring home one of these runners home, and he is going to be able to do so there. One run's going to come in to score off of Turner's bat, and looks like a second run could come in to score as well. And that's 2 runs scored. It's now 8-0. Red Sox lead this one here in the top of the 8th still with 2 still out. As Claudio there a little upset with himself there, could not get Turner out. As now we'll see Yoshida up to bat here. 1-2 count, and that's going to be a ground ball there to second. They're going to get the force out there at second, and that's going to end the inning. So nice job there for Turner, helping us out, put some more runs on the board. We'll still lead it now 8-0 here as we go to the bottom half of the 8th. Now, Kylie Jansen, of course, he's our closer, but he does not get too much, as of late here, he hasn't get too much work. So we want to come and see what he can do. Possibly try to get him a 2-out save, or excuse me, a 2-inning save. Or I should say a 6-out save, but there you see that's going to be a ground ball, and the runner's going to be safe. And there you see we have an option here to, of course, challenge this play here. I think, yeah, let's try this. Let's see what the challenge is going to be. Right now, the challenge is safe, and let's see if we can overturn this call. And, of course, you guys be the judge of it. Was that ball there on time? That angle looks like the runner was safe. Let's check out this other angle here with show vision. Man, do we have the ball? Oh, no. I think there was a bad challenge there. I think we should not have challenged that. So, yeah, they're going to say he's safe. I have to agree with them, unfortunately. So, bad call on our part there. But nonetheless, just making sure. as the Red Sox now burn a challenge. So now with one runner on board and a 1-2 count here on Anderson, Jansen here pops up this one out to shallow right center field. That ball is going to be caught, and that's going to be out number 1 there for the Milwaukee Brewers. As now we'll see next at bat here, of course, trying to see if we can keep the ball on the ground here, get him out. It's Jansen here trying to, of course, work on that six out save. As we'll see, ball here up the middle there. That's going to be a base hit, and they're going to have to bring that one in here. As now 2 runners on board here with 1 out, and Jansen. Come on, guys, we got to get some help here. We got to play some good defense here. We got ground ball opportunities here. We got to take advantage of those and turn those double plays. So now Yelich up to bat here. Yelich here hits this one over there. Devers here going to overthrow that one there. And man, they can't turn the 2 as now the bases are loaded. Thank goodness our second baseman was able to keep the ball, at least in his glove, be able to keep it somewhat in his glove and not over his head. As Devers, I don't know where he was throwing that one to. But nonetheless, that should have been a double play, but they, just bad fielding there on our part. So, come on, guys, help out Jansen here. 0-2 count here now. Willie Adames up. We've kept him quiet here now in today's game, and unfortunately, Willie is going to come alive here. He hits this one here. That he's going to bring in a run. Actually, 2 runs will come in to score, and Milwaukee is now creeping back up here in this one, making it a 6-run ball game. So now runners on the corners here with only 1 out. We really got to get out of this inning here and help Jansen. As Contreras now up to bat here. He hits this one up the middle there. Trying to turn double. Well, we can't really turn the double play, but a run will come in to score. Makes it now 8-3, a 5-run lead now here for the Boston Red Sox. As Tellez will be up next. He's 0 for 3 here today's game. And he's been kept quiet as well. Got a runner on second with 2 out here. Looking for a ground ball out. And we'll see the pitch here. And oh, he got this one here. Cannot deny that one at all. He read that pitch very well out of the hands of Jansen. And that one going to be taken for a high fly round tripper here. As that's going to be a 2-run home run. And it's going to make it now. I hate to say this now. It's going to make it a 8-5 ball game. We are up by 3 runs, you guys, here in the bottom half of the 8th. We should be out of this inning here if we would have got those damn double plays, but this is the most now Jansen has given up this season, and of course we have to go out here and kind of talk him off the ledge here, as we need him here, especially if we can get it, especially in the 9th inning. So we'll see here. We'll try to get Burchard out next here. See if we can do so. It's 0-2 count here on him, and finally we get the pitch and nice call that we can get here to get him out. As Jansen gives up 5 runs in that inning. So now bottom half of the 9th here. Jansen's still out here. 27 pitches pitched by him. And of course we're trying to get him now the save opportunity here. And we'll see the pitch, and that's going to be a nice strikeout there as Winker gets out on that play. 1 for 2 day there for him. As now Winker now come up here. He's 1 for 3. And now let's see if we can try to get him out really quickly here. 1-0 count here on Winkler. And it's Jansen here, of course, taking his time here. Pitch. That ball's going to be grounded over there to Arroyo. Double or nice play there for him. It's a 6-3 put away. And that's 2 away now here on Milwaukee. Milwaukee trying to come back here in the bottom half of the 9th here. And if we didn't, if we continue on in the 8th inning there, they probably would have. So now with 2 away, no bases empty. Anderson up to bat here, looking for just a simple ground ball to get out of the inning. And come on, up the middle there. That's going to be a base hit. As Jansen could not get his glove on that play. And that's going to put the Red Sox now on defensive alert here. They got to play a good. They got to really help out here. Jansen, of course, losing some steam here now. He's been pitching in 2 innings already. And swinging a miss there on that cut fastball high in his side. Puts all whatever he had left in there. And the Red Sox will win. Should have been a shutout here, but nonetheless, we give up 5 there alone in that one inning, or at least 5 in that 8th inning there. Tough break for us, but sometimes that's how it goes. As we'll see, Chris Sales, of course, 7 innings of work, 4 hits, 8 strikeouts, no walks, no earned runs. Had a great game. I see as both the player of the game, and of course, picks up the win there against Milwaukee. So nice victory there for us. And of course, there you see 19 hits that we had in that game. Milwaukee had 9 hits. Of course, we did have an error, of course, caused by our bad throw that we got from Devers. They're trying to turn that double play. So now we go to see here next game number 2 of this series here in Milwaukee. And of course, that will be between Tanner Houck, who's for us 2-2 for the season with 22 strikeouts and an ERA of 3.13. Corbin Burnes, of course, is going to be on the hill there for Milwaukee. He's currently 1-1. You're looking at his last start that he had. He had 19 strikeouts and an ERA of 2.33 so far here this season. He was in 6 innings of work in his previous start. Gave up 5 hits, 2 runs. Both runs were earned. 2 walks and 3 strikeouts for the season. Let's take a look at his numbers so far for this season. Of course, he's a 92 overall, a potential pitcher, and he's one of their staples of their rotation there for Milwaukee. So he is definitely going to be a pitcher here he's not going to give us a good day on the hill. He's definitely going to be causing trouble. So you see Christian Arroyo is going to be taken out of the lineup here today as he wants to rest up, as well as a couple other players like Tapia, and looks like I can't remember who else it was there. So yeah, we got a couple players here we got to deal with. They're some time off, which well deserved. So that means we're going to have to be more cautious, and of course be more just try to score here. Try to find some good innings here and find some good at bats to help ourselves out. As we shoot it there, lead off the first leads off the game here with the base hit. Nice job. As Alex will be up next, and Alex here trying to get a cue shot there. They're going to turn the double play there quickly, as that's now 2 away on the Red Sox. As Willie Adames and company turn that double play very well. And a great hustle there from them as they are trying to, of course, get their bats rattling here early on. Justin Turner will be up next as he is batting third here today. As he'll hit this one there. That'll be a base hit there for him. And that'll be now a runner on board with now 2 away. So Red Sox here. Of course, we're known to have rallies here with 2 outs. We'll see what Adam Duvall can do next here as he's got a 1-2 count. And Adam cannot pull the trigger there. As that cut fastball gets inside on him quickly, and that retires the at bat. As now we're looking at a chance now here for Wilson Contreras here in the bottom half of the first, as Houck there, of course, gets a quick 1-2-3 there in that inning. Bottom of the second with 2 out, and now with 1 on here. Milwaukee here got Taylor up, and Taylor's gonna crank this one out there. That's going to get hit out there near the right center field out there. Nice hit. And that's going to put him in scoring position here now with 2 on and 2 away. Anderson will be up next as Tanner Houck here. Having a little trouble early on in this one here as he gives up a base hit again. This one's going to score a run. Actually, 2 runs are going to come in to score as that throws off target. And Milwaukee leads this one now by 2. So Milwaukee continuing where they left off at in the last game. They're in the 8th inning, now doing it here in the 2nd here in the game 2. Ball's going to get away from the catcher, and now the runner's going to go ahead and advance up 90 feet as that's going to be a wild pitch. And now runners in scoring position with 2 out here. Tanner Houck's got to be more cautious and more careful with his pitches here. So now we'll see a 1-2 count, and he gets the batter to swing and a miss there, and that's going to retire the side, leaving that 1 runner left stranded at second. Milwaukee still leads at 2-0. It's top of the 4th coming up next. We'll see Adam Duvall up now. Of course, we see him strike out there in his first at bat. This time he's going to go out to right field. This one's going to go back, and it's going to go off the wall. This should be good enough for a double there for him with 2 away. And that's what he's going to do as the Red Sox trying to keep this inning alive. As we'll see now, Dahlbeck up next. He's batting 5th here today. Normally he's usually batting 7th or 8th. Now we'll see what he can do here in this one, as he's going to pop this one here high and deep. And that one kind of got on his hands, as that's just going to be a deep fly ball out. And that's going to retire the side. Red Sox now here on the defensively here at the 4th inning. Milwaukee still leads by 2, and Dahlbeck here, a nice hustle there from him, as now Dahlbeck trying to run down the first base line and could not get there on time. As the pitcher was there, he could easily throw it to the pitcher for the out, but they're going to call E3 on him, and that'll be another error there for the Red Sox. It's now the Red Sox now already had it today's game. I think we've had like 4 errors in these last 4 games. At least 4 games that we've been in so far, at least 4 or 5 errors. Gotta quit doing that, fellas. As base hit here, stolen there by Wong. Wong trying to turn for 2, and no, he does not turn that one there, as he is playing 3rd today. As of course, Rafael Devers not in our lineup, and that is probably the reason why we're in the position we're in right now. So 2 on and nobody out. We'll see a runner down here advance. We'll see them play at 3rd, and can they make the play? Yes, they do. It's a nice job there from Colton Wong getting the tag out there on the lead runner, and that's now 1 away. As we'll see the replay here, and take a look at this. I think it's Ref Snyder playing catcher here today. As Coach Colton Wong has to play 3rd. And there you see the nice tag there, getting the lead runner out, but we're still not out of the woods here. 1 runner on board here with a 1 out with 2-2 count, and let's see Winker there. Winker gets pops out there at center field. That's now 2 away. So we're still in trouble as we have a runner in scoring position now here. Taylor will be up next. Of course, Taylor's already hit a nice hit earlier, driving in a run. He's 1 for 1 today. See the pitch here, and again, that bat's coming alive here as that run's going to come around to score from 2nd. And Taylor's going to get in scoring position now, as he's got another base hit and another 2 RBI there for him, his 6th of the season. And they lead it now 3-0. As now still in the 4th inning, trying to get out of this inning here, and we end up hitting Anderson. And that's going to put him in scoring position there, and see Anderson not too happy about that. So now, got to see if we can try to get this batter out here. 2 runners on board with 2-2 count and the 2 outs, and that ball's going to drop down. Run's going to come around, obviously coming to score, and they're going to lead it now 4-0 here. As now runners at 2nd and 3rd move up. Milwaukee playing some really good baseball here defensively. I don't know what our Red Sox are doing here. And of course, Tanner not having a good day here on the mound, as he might end up getting pulled here at some point. I think another run comes across that play. If he cannot get out of the inning here, he might end up getting yanked here in the 4th. As see that now 1-2 count, and that's going to be a nice pitch there, get himself out of the inning. And the question still is, can he still pitch another inning here for us? Go to the top half of the 6th. It's still Milwaukee leads this one by 4. Colton Wong up to bat. Colton Wong will here pop this one there. That's going to go to shallow right field. Base hit for Colton Wong. And that's what you want to see there from the leadoff man to start off the inning. Yoshida now up to bat here for the Red Sox. So we'll get at the top of the order here. This one up the middle there. That's going to be a base hit. Runners now in 1st and 2nd. And with no outs here. So this inning is looking pretty good now. It's Corbin Burnes doing a really good job here pitching here. Just take a look at his numbers there. And yeah, he has done a good job here. Only 2 strikeouts so far here, but for the most part, he's really kept the ball in the ballpark here against us, and not letting too much get out of hand. Verdugo's will be up next here. He's looking at 0-2 day, as this one's going to get floated out there to shallow left field. That's going to be a base hit, and the runner at 3rd. He's going to come back and not advance there, as the bases now are loaded. That's Colton Wong there. He's changed his mind, and he realized he could not make it there at the home plate. So Justin will be up next. 1 for 2 day here for Justin. As you see the pitch here, and this one's going to fly out there to center field. Colton Wong should come up and tag up, and I think he is. He's going to do so there as he gets there safely, and the Red Sox finally got a run on the board here. It's now 4-1. Still top of the sixth with 1 out, now 2 on. We'll see Adam Duvall be up next. Adam here gets underneath this pitch, and he gets underneath it a little too much, as that's just going to be a fly ball out, and that's going to keep the runners at first and second now with 2 away. So this inning, this 6th inning is going to be becoming really important here. We've got to try to score and try to move these runners in scoring position now here. So we'll see Dahlback be up. We'll see what he can do with his at-bat, as he's looking to see if he can be the hero here in this one, as he's going to slap this one over the right field. That one's going to drop down, but it's going to be foul. Oh, that would have been so great if it was fair. Let's take a look at the replay here. He swings the bat there, and look at this. This ball comes down, and it's just on the other side of the chalk there. So now, now we got to try to see if we can try to find that same exact pitch here, and of course trying to find a gap somewhere here with Dahlback. So now 0-1 count here for Dahlback as he'll pop this one here. This one's going to go high and deep, but it's going to be caught by the center fielder, and that's going to retire the side as the Red Sox are going to come up short there, leaving 2 stranded. Bottom half of the 6th now here for Tellus, and of course he hit that home run in the last first game of this series, as Richard Biller now come out here to pitch. See if Richard can kind of keep them and kind of maintain this lead they kind of have right now over the Red Sox, and give the Red Sox a chance to come back, as we'll see a strikeout there on Tellers. As now Winker going to be up next, and of course Winker, you see his numbers for the day. Winker looking at 0-2 day, and the pitch here, 0-2 count here, better in favor of the pitcher. This ground ball there to Ref Snyder. Ref Snyder getting the ground ball. Nice routine play, and that's now 2 away here on the Brew Crew. So Brewers been kind of cruising here in this ball game, got the runs they needed so far here, and of course we're trying to fight back and try to get back in this ball game here. As now Taylor here looks to see here, and we finally able to shut him down as we get him a strikeout, and that retires the side. As we go down to the top half of the 8th, or excuse me, top half of the 7th, still down here, down by 3. And the Red Sox here find McGuire. McGuire's going to pop this one here, and this one's going to come down there quickly, as that's going to be a nice base hit there for the Red Sox catcher. And we'll see if we can try to tack on anything more here. Still nobody out, but one is on. And we'll see the pitch, and this ball's going to go right up the middle there. That's going to be a base hit, as Corbin gives up another hit there to Ref Snyder, as Ref Snyder there on board, still with no out. So now Hernandez up next here. 2 runners on board, looking to keep this inning alive. That's going to be a base hit. That's going to bring in another run on the board, a run on the diamond, as the runners will be all held up there. And now the bases are loaded here for the Red Sox, as the next batter could have a big day here for us, and of course really open up this game and get a chance to get back into this ball game here today, as they decide to take out Corbin Burnes. So Corbin having a great day. So far right now he's up for the win if they can of course get out of this inning here, and of course get themselves, but he is responsible for those runners there on the base paths. As we'll see Alex Castillo there up the bat. So now 1-1 count here on Connor Wong, and Connor here is going to hit this one there. That's going to be a ground ball. They're going to turn the double play, but a run will come across and score. And it's now a 2-run ball game here. Nice 5-4-3 double play there from the Milwaukee Brewers. Take a look at this. Did a great job there. Turn that around. And of course now the only runner we have left here on board is at third base, and we need a base hit to at least try to get within one of them here in the top half of the 7th. So a 2 out. We'll see what Yoshida can do here. Yoshida's going to hit this one there, but it's going to get snagged there by this fellow shortstop there. Nice job. And that retires the inning here for the Red Sox, as we're down by 2. Bottom of the 8th coming up. Red Sox, of course, trying to get back in this ball game here, and we've got to play a decent defense here if we gonna stay in this ball game. But nonetheless, that's gonna be a ground ball, and that is gonna be Ruff Snyder there getting the first out of the inning there on the Brew crew. As we'll see now, John Schwarber will come out here. We'll see what he can do. 5 innings of 5 games he's been in so far here, 1-0 for the season. And there you see ERA a little above 4. And of course, there you see his averages there against righties and lefties. So now with 1 out here, they get the second out there on Tellus, throwing that high 4-seam fastball inside. And that's going to be now 2 away. As now Winker will be up next. Jesse Winker, over 3 here today for him. He's been quiet. We're trying to see if we can keep it that way. So now he's looking at an 0-2 count in our favor. The pitch. And he swings and misses there, as he is just going to have to check his bat, make sure there's no hole in it. That retires the size. Now we go top half of the 9th. Last chance now for the Red Sox to try to come back in this ball game. Devin Williams will be up here. And of course, this will be his save opportunity here. As you see, 5 saves and 7 opportunities he's had so far this season. Let's see if we can try to bust that here as we lead off here with Dahlback. So Dahlback looking at an 0-1 count. Down by 2. Try to see if we can get back in this ball game here. And Dahlback will hit this one over there to their third baseman. Nice ground ball there for him. And that's going to retire the first runner, or first batter here in the 9th inning. As now McGuire will be up next. 1 for 3 for McGuire. He's had a run and a single so far here today. Let's see what he can try to do here with a 1-0 count. And he's going to pop this one up there. That's going to flare out there to shallow left for a base hit. And that's going to be now one runner on board with 1 out. So let's see if we can keep this manufacturing these hits here now, like we were earlier back in game 1 of this series. Ruff Snyder up now here. He'll hit this one there. He'll find a hole past the infield there. And the shortstop couldn't get to it. Now there's 2 runners on board with 1 out. So far, this has looked pretty promising here for us. We might have a chance to come back in this ball game, as Hernandez will be up next here. And Hernandez, 1-1 count here for him. And that's going to be a dribbler there to the second baseman. Just going to go for the out there at first, and they do so. Now 2 away here on the Red Sox. So 2 out, 2 on. And Colton Wong is our guy here that going to have to make the decision if we're going to win or lose this game. Hopefully he finds a good pitch here to drive. He's 1 for 3 here today. So this will be a good way to kind of step up here and see what he can do. Is this going to fly out there to shallow right field, but the right fielder is going to be there on time, and he's going to get the catch as they win this one. As now the series is now tied up 1 apiece here in Milwaukee, as Milwaukee did a great job there winning this one. Final score 4-2. Milwaukee pulls off the win. 2 runs, 12 hits, 1 error there for Boston. 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors there for Milwaukee, as Tyrone Taylor is your player of the game. 2 for 3 for the game for him. Yeah, 2 RBIs, or excuse me, 2 doubles actually, and RBI for him for the win. Of course, Corbin Burnes gets the nice win there, as he had a very good day there on the hill against us. And of course, Tanner just got shook. He got rocked early, and I was really thinking like maybe I should have just pulled him sooner, but you want to try to get the best out of your guys there, and sometimes you have to deal with roll with the punches there. So Brandon Woodruff, there you see his last start. We'll face him in game 3. This will be the rubber match. 7 innings of work, 7 hits, 1 run, 1 error, 1 earned run, and an ERA of 4.28. As he, of course, picked up his win there, and it'll be his first win of the season that he has had for Milwaukee here in that game there against Seattle. There, I believe, in Seattle. And of course, then today we were at Garrett Whitlock. He pitched in that Minnesota series that we seen here earlier. And 6 innings of work, 8 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, 1 walk. And of course, 8 strikeouts there for him. As Dahlback will be out of the lineup here today, but Devers is back in the lineup here today. He'll be batting third, as he'll be back in this lineup here today. And that means that's a good showing here that we might have a good opportunity here, more favor of us winning in today's game, as we got our full squad for the most part here out here, our everyday guys out there ready to play and try to get this win here today. So we're trying to see if we can take the third game here and try to win this series 2-1. But there you see Woodruff's numbers there. 4 starts so far this season. He has 1-1 with a 4.29 average, 21 innings, 22 hits, 17 strikeouts, and 8 walks for him this season. Let's see if we can ruin his day and jack up that ERA a little bit more right now. It's Alex Verdugo here on board here with 1 out. Nobody on here for... he's currently right now hitting very well for us. Let's see if he can hit there for him. That's going to get him on board. And that is going to be a nice there for him. And that's going to put us in. So now with another bat here, that's going to be Devers. That's going to be a base hit there for Devers. And Devers able to get the run. Move up the runner up 90 feet. Now with 2 on and with 1 out. So Adam Duvall will be up next. 247 for him so far this season. With 2 on and 1 out. Duvall, finds the pitch here. He's going to drive this one here high and deep out to left center field. And that ball is going over the fence. And that ball is gone. Home run there for Adam Duvall, as he puts up 3 on the board here. His 4th home run of the season. Hits that one 440 feet deep, as the Red Sox take an early lead here. They are now changing the fate here compared to the last game 2 of this series, where we started off very slow but gave up runs to the Milwaukee Brewers early on. Now it looks like it's now turned around here, and now we're putting the hurt on them here early on. As you take a look at the numbers from Showcast. Bottom of the first coming up. As we get to here's Garrett Whitlock's numbers, like I mentioned earlier before. And of course, he's one of our young pitchers here that we're trying to build on here and try to have a successful season with him. But we'll see how things go here today. As of course, like I said, last start he had a great job there against Minnesota. Let's see if we can do the same thing here today. Boston leads with 3 runs here for him. As he gives up a pitch here. This one's high and deep, and this ball is gone. Mitchell finds this pitch, and he is taking this one to the house. Garrett Mitchell, first home run of the season, first batter in this lineup here today for Milwaukee, and he drives that one for a home run. Red Sox now lead here by 2. This is not the start I was wanting for Whitlock here today, as Mitchell just did a great job there, read that one perfectly out of the hands of our pitcher, and is able to take that one to the yard. As now we'll see here Anderson up to bat here next, and Anderson check swings that one there, and he should have went all the way around because that was in the zone right there. Now we'll see Willie Adames up next here. He'll ground this one off to first, as Ref Snyder will be playing first here today, as Dahlbeck, like I said, is out of the lineup here. Now we'll see Contreras up to bat here. Contreras now under the Mendoza line, as we'll see another ground ball. And a nice hustle there for Christian Arroyo, as he'll get the final out there in the inning. Top of the second. And, of course, nobody on here. Base hit. That's going to be Christian Arroyo here. He's going to get down the first base line. No problem there getting down the line, as that's going to be a ball. Infield hit there for him. So now we'll see here. This one's going to go up the middle there, and that's going to drop down shallow center field. Base hit for the Red Sox, as they put now 2 on here on back-to-back singles. This one coming off of Ref Snyder. Hernandez up next. Hernandez looking to get something going as he drops this one there, and that's going to be a base hit there for him. They're trying to move the runner up 90 feet there to third. And the bases are loaded. So now Tapia here has a chance now to try to drive home a run. We'll see if he can do so here as he pops this one up here. He gets that one off the side of the bat, and then unfortunately that's going to be out number 1 for the Red Sox here in the bottom, on the top half of the second. Still bases are loaded. Verdugo up next. We'll see what he can do as he hits this one there. They're going to try to turn for 2 here, and I think they're going to be successful as they do turn for 2, and that's going to be a twin killing there on the Red Sox. Top half of the third. We'll see the Red Sox back up to bat here. This will be Devers. He's 1 for 1 so far here today, and Devers swings and misses on that one. And that's going to be a strikeout there on Devers. As Devers so far here in these last couple of games here now, he's been pretty successful. He's, of course, been on the lineup there a little bit, but for the most part here, he's been successful. But this man here is just too damn good as Adam Duvall hits another one here, high and deep. This time a solo shot, and it's his second in today's game. That's home run number 5 for Adam Duvall. 414 feet there to deep left field. And it just did not take him too much time to read that one. Coming out of the pitcher's hands there on that one. He just read that one. He just knew that was a home run pitch. Take a look at this. Right down there. And boom. Right down the middle. Kiss that ball goodbye. As that's going to be a lovely souvenir there for a young Brewers fan out there. Out and left. So nice job. We'll move on now here to Justin Turner. See if we can continue with the inning strong here as Turner here hits this one. That's going to be a ground ball there. And they're going to turn that one there quickly as it's now going to be 2 away. So Turner out now. We'll see here. McGuire will be up next. McGuire looking for a pitch. And McGuire hitting this one up. Squared this one right back up the middle. That's going to be in the base hit. And that's going to put a runner on. So a 2 out here. Red Sox still going here, as they'll see now. Christian Royal here gets in trouble. Grounds out there to his fellow second baseman, and that'll be it for the inning. Red Sox leading out 3 here on the top, now in the bottom half of the third, and we'll see the first walk here of the day. That is on Taylor, as Whitlock just could not stick with him there. Could not get the right pitches he needed to get out of the inning with him. As we'll see now Bouchot now here, as he'll take a swing and a miss there, and that will retire him. As Mitchell will be up next, and of course we're being very cautious here on making sure he doesn't do anything too crazy with us. As we'll see a ground ball, try to turn for 2. That ball gets going to be thrown off target, and that's going to be another error there. This time an 86. Oh, come on, guys! Got to play better than this. We cannot. This was what killing us. This was hurting us. Especially that last game, not turning double plays and not turning them successfully. So now we'll see Willie Adames up next here. 2 out, 2 on. This is going to be a pop-up. This is going to straight up the middle as Christian Royal there going to get this one. And that's going to retire the 3rd inning. Top half, or bottom half of the 4th. And we'll see a pitch there. That's going to be a nice pitch there from Whitlock as he's able to get Wilson Contreras there on that play. Nice job. As we'll see Voit will be up next. And there you see 0 for 1 so far here today. And so we'll see Whitlock again gets another strikeout there. Nice. As that's going to be strikeout number 2 here in the inning. It's Voit, Luke Voit there. Try to use some of his power there to go yard, but he went just a little too hard on that pitch there. As that's going to be a slider. Running inside, then back outside there, breaking that the last minute. We'll see now here as Tellis here hits this one there to first, and that's going to be a screamer there to the first baseman. He'll get there, and he'll, of course, tag the bag, retiring the side. Now, top half of the 6th. We'll see Bryce Wilson here on the hill for Milwaukee. There you see his numbers, over 6 there for the ERA. So we'll try to see if we can try to take advantage of him here. Of course, that means we're going to be very, focused here and to get a good hit. 0-1 count as Arroyo here hits this one up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. And we're really doing a great job there, taking advantage of that shallow outfields that the guys are hitting in those gaps out there. Really helpful for us today. So now here up the middle there, that's going to be Ref Snyder there. Nice crack of the bat there. Return the favor as now he has runners at first and second. with nobody out here in the top half of the 6th. Now we'll see Hernandez here. Having this one up the middle there, and that just seems to be the sweet spot here today. We can do this all day long, but the bases are loaded here. So at some point here, somebody's going to have to come up here and clean house, and hopefully it'll be Tapia here in this situation. Tapia, the pitch, and he's going to hit this one. That's going to be a grounder up the middle. They're going to try to turn 2 there, and they're going to only be able to get 1. As Tapia is going to be safe there, or at least be there at first base. Verdugo will be up next. As we'll see the pitch here, and oh, look at this. A great hit. Great crack of the bat there, but the center fielder all on top of that one there. But a runner will come in to score. I forgot about that. We did have a runner at third, so that runner will come in to score. A nice job as we lead this one now by 5. It's 2 out and 1 on. 0-2 count. This one's going to be hit by Devers. Devers hitting this one here high and deep. That ball, yeah, it's screaming out of here. Home run there for Boston as the Red Sox put a nice whoop in here. 10th home run of the season there for Rafael Devers. And the Red Sox get another one here today. As that was just a beautiful shot. Just the way he swung that bat, and of course that crack of that bat. You know, when you hear that sound, you know automatically that ball is going to be going somewhere. And that ball is going to go high and deep out to almost dead center field on that point. So now Adrian Hauser here. 9 innings of work. Of course, we already see him already here in this series. And we'll see what he can try to do if he's going to have a better job at it here today. So now 2 out. And the pitch here, this is going to be up the middle. Base, try a potential base hit there, but he's going to get the thrown out there at first. As that's a good play there. So now, bottom half of the 6th, we got Mitchell up again here. And of course, we got to avoid that last pitch that we gave him there, which was a big meatball there for him. And he'll swing and miss there as we threw another one off to the far right-hand side of him. And yeah, nice play as he swings and misses. So Anderson up next. Anderson, of course, popping this one up here. That should be a good play there for Royal. And that'll be now 2 away. 8-1 still the ball game here in the bottom half of the 6th with 2 out, nobody on. And Willie Adames here hit this one there. Oh, nice job there as they ground out there to the second baseman who throws them out, and that retires the side. So now bottom of the 7th, Wilson Contreras will be up to bat here. And we'll see. Swing and a miss there on that high fastball there away, and that's going to be out number 1. So, like I said, we got to kind of pick our poison here. Make sure it does not come back and come back on us like it did in the last game as we were in the bottom half of the 7th. 1 out. And the pitch. That ball is going to be grounded over there to Ref Snyder. And Ref Snyder doing a great job there, getting to the baseball there, shagging those. And that'll be now 2 away. So here we are. Tellez up to bat. Of course, he's 0 for 2 here in today's matchup in Game 3. As we'll see the pitch, and this one's going to be a swing and a miss there. That's going to be a big at-bat there as we're able to shut down the big man there. So now Rodriguez is going to come out here, and of course we've seen him out last time around. Wasn't too successful keeping the game, maintaining the game where it's at, but you see his numbers so far this season. So let's see if we can get the stop here. So, oh my goodness, this is a deep ball. This ball's up and it's gone. Taylor coming alive here as he hits a home run, his 5th home run of the season. And I just cannot believe we gave him a pitch like that. That was just, where was he aiming that at? Oh my goodness. But yeah, Milwaukee gets a run on the board here. Take a look at this. Oh, he just read that one just perfectly there. And now 2-2 count And Burchard here hits this one there. That's going to ground out there to Devers. Devers trying to nail that one at first. And that will be it there for Burchard. As now we'll see the next batter. Hopefully this will be the final batter of the inning here in the bottom half of the 8th. As we're trailing by 6. A pitch here. Duvall here going to track this one down in the right field. And that's going to be easily caught. And that's going to retire the side. Bottom of the 9th here. Last chances now for Milwaukee to get something going. They're trailing by 6. And of course, we've seen them before come back. Just like we did back in the second game of this series. Where they scored 5 runs. Just 2 runs short. 3 runs short of getting back in the ball game. There's oh, come on. What is up with the throws there, guys? Another error. It's now 0-2 count here. Definitely have to talk to the infield here about throwing the ball. But nonetheless, that's going to be a strikeout. And that's going to be 1 away. So now Wilson Contreras up here. We'll see what we can do here. Kept him quiet for the majority of the day. 1-0 count. Pitch here. This one's going to go high. It's going to go deep. Oh, my God. Wilson Contreras put a nice heat on that ball. As that ball's up and gone. Home run. As that is going to be number 5 for him. Wow, what a shot there. I did not realize I was going to give a pitch like that to him, especially this late in the ball game. But he did. He's going to be very happy with himself with that. As we're only up by 4 runs here in the bottom half of the 9th. Oh my goodness, look at this. Ugh. Beautiful. What a shot there for him. Let's take a look at StatCast there. Wow, he knew that ball was going to be out of here. So bottom of the 9th with 1 out. And nobody on. Oh, nice job there. As that is going to retire him. Now 2 away. So 2 away. As we take a look here. Nothing to be really afraid of. You just got to swing that bat. Nonetheless. So now we'll see here with 2 away. Looking for a routine play here that we can play, as this one's going to get skied out there to left field. This ball's up and it's caught, and that is it. As the Red Sox win this one here today, and they will take the final game of this series as they'll get the victory here. Nice job. As we win this one 8-4 is your final. Adam Duvall, of course, monster game there for Adam Duvall, as he was going nearly perfect. 3 for 5 for the day there, 2 home runs, 4 RBIs. I mean, he was just a beast with that bat and putting up some pretty good numbers for the most part there. And of course, pretty clutch in that moment that he hit that home run. So, yeah, what a day there for him. Of course, Whitlock, he picked up the way there. He pitched in 7 innings of work. So nice job there for him, as he will get another victory there for him for the season. So take a look at the current standings right now after all the games we played. We're 16-7, just a half a game behind the Blue Jays. We actually have a series coming up with the Blue Jays and Orioles coming up here very soon. I don't know how we're going to do it for episode-wise, but I know Baltimore, I know for sure we're going to play that. We're going to play that full series. But then I know we got, we got Cleveland coming up, and then I think it's the Blue Jays. So we might skip that Cleveland series. The Orioles series might be episode 9, and episode 10 we might play that Blue Jays series. It'll be the first time we actually play the Blue Jays this season, so that'll be a very important game for us and for them, as both teams have a chance to take over the #1 spot, depending on how that series goes. But if you guys enjoyed today's episode, I know there's a long one here today. We won't have these too often, but every so often we'll have to have an extension. But if you guys did enjoy today's episode, please leave a like. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you have to be new, and hit that bell notification as well, so you guys be notified of this series or any other series. But occasionally we will have videos like this that'll be kind of extra long. and talking about the team. It's more focused on the players in the series and stuff like that. But I think we had a good job there. Of course, the second game there in that series, we just didn't do so well because we didn't have a lot of our guys there, especially Devers, who is he's currently right now just killing it for us right now. But yeah, we got that Baltimore series here coming up. Of course, we got defeated by Baltimore early on in the season. I definitely want to play that one there to get revenge. So that'll be next episode. So we'll jump in and out of that series there, play a couple games here and there, and try to see if we can try to take 2 out of 3 against Baltimore before we wrap up the first month of the season. But that's it for this episode of the Boston Red Sox. Stay tuned for more. Episode 9 coming up here in a very short time here, next day or two. Probably here in the next 2 days, probably for the most likely. But that's it for me. Guys, Red Sox Nation, stay alive, stay good. We'll see you guys next time. As always, keep yourselves healthy. I will see you all next time. Bye.